Welcome to Fandom Night's Legacy of Gaming. It is time to, it's time to be done with Final Fantasy.
Yay!
We will evidently go back once or twice, Crisis Core and things like that, but it's time to move on to other games. And we're going to, if you guys have been paying attention so far, the show has done Dead or Alive, and it has also done Punch-Out! So now we are on to Castlevania. Also,
no, you were
sorry,
technically in it, but
Tomb Raider was also our last episode up.
I've missed a couple of things.
So, first we see it.
It's old.
very old.
It is, but I have to say that everything,
looks good, though.
yeah, everything still looks good to me.
The color palettes are done very well for this game, even to today's standards.
Even his orangeness, there's something about it that
pops.
makes him stand out.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Which, this game, compared to the next game that we're going to be doing, the color palettes for this one are astronomically better.
They turned him like red and black.
Which was a terrible choice.
And they went with like nothing but grays and dark greens and shit like that for the whole game on the next game. Makes it look really, really old compared to the other two.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, I mean, the animations are actually really good, especially for the 8-bit era.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wasted across.
Something that always bothered me, and it's not that big of a deal, but something that always kind of bugged me was his jump is the duck animation. It starts in the duck animation, and then he just kind of soars across the sky in a step motion.
Well, hey, it's better than Mega Man doing some weird hi-ya jump with one arm
it's
up
at
in
least
the
an
air,
actual. It's at least a jump. Mario at least actually got a jump.
He
does
does
the splits and throws his arm
he
up.
Tries to do a Shuriken.
This dude just kind of weird crouchy stand jumps.
Hey, sometimes you need to crouch jump.
Watch.
Bill.
See?
That's how we beat Bill's levels.
He just
kind
of steps across the sky.
Hey, as I said, that's how we beat Bill's levels in Mario Maker. You crouch jump to victory.
I guess.
I proved it right.
No. Yeah, but those are Bill levels.
Now, Bill, are you the one currently playing at the moment?
Yeah, I was playing.
Okay. You're doing a very good job.
It was me and Seth.
And me.
And then at the end of the night, Nick figured out
we
messed up. We messed up. I was trying to outlast Dracula. I forgot that even the monster version, you hit him in the face. I'd forgotten all about that.
Yeah.
And Nick remembered it.
I'd never beat Dracula before that.
I told Seth.
Yeah, because I got confused. I thought it was Shane who did it. But that's because I came in and everybody's like, woo! And Shane was holding a controller and I was like, did Shane just beat Dracula?
And I was like, I'm like, dude, I didn't even play this game, but if you would like to let people know I beat Dracula, go right ahead. I defeated Dracula.
Yeah, well,
I
beat damn near 70% of the game.
Hey, I beat some of it, damn it. Not a lot, but that's because, I sucked at the original Castlevania.
I suck at all Castlevania.
So next we heard our game.
It's actually got some very catchy tunes. Vampire Killer's probably the most notable, memorable one.
The first, I liked the.
I like the.
I was a big fan of the boss music.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, it's actually there's what is it?
Castlevania music has actually always been pretty strong.
Yeah.
That's actually really, really well done almost all the time.
10 or 12 Nintendo bands that I can think of, legit Nintendo
do
bands.
Covers of
and almost every single one of them, they always cover Castlevania, a Mega Man 2 song, a Mario song, and then a Contra and a Tetris. Guaranteed, those are the top 5 that they cover.
Usually with Castlevania, though, it's almost always Vampire Killer or some variant of it.
Uh-huh.
But, I mean, the sound effects for the game aren't that bad. The whip sound is kind of satisfying.
Yeah, it works. That's for sure.
Collecting that power up right there is
though I am going to say the game over music gets the dying music gets very, very annoying.
Yeah, you're going to hear.
After the 30th time, you're like, oh my god, just shut up. I know I'm dead.
Well, anybody that's ever played the original Castlevania knows that they heard that a lot.
And that's where we are. In terms now.
Yep.
Now we're going to play our game.
The controls
are still a little
the controls were tight and very shitty at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, when you told him to jump, he jumped.
Uh-huh.
When you tried to walk up and down stairs, sometimes he didn't. When you jumped, you were dedicated, so you better know damn good and well when and where you want to jump.
When you get hit by a Medusa, like
but all of it. One thing about it though is that it was on purpose.
Yeah.
Like, and you could tell because they made other games that followed almost a similar type of thing, but their control scheme was a little different. Like. Mm-hmm. This control scheme was done like this for two reasons. One, to create fear and panic, which was very hard to do back then.
Which they did a damn good job with.
And and they wanted to make you feel human, mortal, beatable. Like, you weren't supposed to feel like you were fucking Ninja Gaiden running up in here or something like that, killing 500 fucking enemies. Like, you can do that,
it's not a lot.
But the whip is slow. It has a delay when you hit the button. When you jump, you can't control yourself in midair. You're not...
Mega Man.
Like, I guess that's the reason you could call him Super Mario, because somehow he can jump into the air and then decide he wants to go this way.
Or like, Mega Man. Yeah. The super fighting robot.
Yeah, but as a robot, I kind of let that go.
he just has like tiny jet boosters in his ass.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, need to go back.
Yeah, but he's a robot, so you can get away with shit like that. Yeah. Mario is a normal man.
Oh, no.
He's jumping toward the right.
Here's the thing. No, here's the thing. Mario is a normal Italian man, meaning he has eaten a lot of garlic.
No,
without giving you that he can fart his ass backward.
Yeah.
No, it was on purpose. The control scheme was on purpose.
Because I can't even fart backwards, and I eat more food than all you fuckers combined.
Every level was specifically designed for a different kind of challenge. So if you could beat the first level, that doesn't necessarily mean you're good at the second level.
Yeah,
but you might have
Medusa Hall.
You might have trouble in the you might pass the third level easily, but have trouble in the second because the challenges are different in each level and take a different kind of skill set.
Or you might just suck at the game completely.
It takes a different kind of planning because every single weapon is in place for a reason.
Yep.
The knife is long range. Then you have the arcing weapon, which is the axe. That's designed because the stuff that's above you that you can't get to. The boomerang always adds that little piece of security because you could throw it, whip, and then catch it, and that's 3 points of damage. So it's the damage weapon. It is the major damage weapon. The holy water it's not as strong as the cross, but it stops the enemy's movement.
Yep.
And it's perpetual damage.
Yes.
It does a tick every second or so, as long as it stays on the screen.
As long as it's on the screen, it's like 5 seconds.
It's kind of like Mega Man's Elect Man weapon. Yep. Mega Man 1.
Yep.
You could easily kill... Well, you can't do the same buffering that you would with Mega Man 1. By just pause buffering and killing a boss in one shot. But it does help a hell of a lot.
The clock was a little bit different. It stops time, but it only works on certain monsters and certain obstacles. There are certain obstacles that even if you use the time clock, they're still going. And there are certain bosses that it does nothing to. Like if you use the clock against death, it stops the scythes,
which
not
is
death.
Good and bad.
So death is still roaming around, and it takes the most hearts to do. Hearts was your ammo.
Right.
Hearts is the ammo in the game.
Well, in this one, yes.
And it's important to not leave a single heart behind because while sometimes you feel like, oh, I'm fine, you would be astonished how fast those hearts go away.
Yeah, but I'm not stopping to get hearts right here as I'm playing because fucking Medusas. Fuck that. I learned a long time ago.
And there's the wall pot roast.
Yes. Wall chicken,
wall turkey.
I don't even remember. I think it was supposed to be... They said like
pork
6
chop.
different things.
Yes.
The book, the actual manual labeled it as a pork chop.
But it looks like a turkey leg.
Right.
Yeah.
And
then some of the later games, it becomes wall chicken.
Yep.
There's also a theme going through this entire game that I appreciate a lot. You are basically fighting the Universal monsters. Like, it is a big tribute to the Universal monsters. The whole game. Because as you play it, you'll see the Hammer Dracula castle. You'll go against Dracula. You fight Frankenstein in one of them. The Mummy is one of the bad guys. There's two mummies.
You fight hunchbacks.
Yes, the hunchbacks are all over the
flea
place. Yeah, the flea men.
God, I hate those guys.
And even the end of the game, when you beat it, the credits are joke collages of
like Bela
actors'
Lugosi,
names.
Boris Karloff, Lon Chaney Jr. They just changed the name slightly.
Yep. Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
But at least it's not Fred Flux.
No, that's the second game.
Oh, yeah, right.
But gameplay-wise, like, I never really...
I still can't believe that they got away with that.
I never really
that was a
played
completely different
Castlevania.
time.
I'm not good at Castlevania, just like Mario.
Hey,
I
you
know
do us proud in Mario Maker.
I know what I'm good at, I know what I'm bad at. And I'm not good at these old platformers. Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But for what it's worth, even good or bad,
You gave it a shot.
what are you thinking on the control scheme?
For 1987?
Was this 87? Was this 88?
Are you going to question the guy that knows
I'm
dates?
just quite. I'm asking because I'm
If I'm
not
wrong,
sure.
if I'm wrong, ladies and gentlemen, that would be,
A first for dates.
Yeah.
trust me.
Technically, that is
We
correct.
we should have two shows, Bill. We should have Shane butchers names, and then Shane gets dates right.
Yeah.
Because that's usually it.
Yes.
Actually, shouldn't we have an achievement for Shane got a date wrong? Achievement unlocked. Shane fucked up again.
Achievable.
Yeah.
Oh, Shane was wrong! Oh, snap! 1986!
Damn.
Bam!
I was
Medusa!
2.
I wasn't alive.
I was having trouble with Castlevania.
Well, it is,
Wait, to be fair, though, that was on the Famicom.
Yeah, true.
The disc
So-
system.
So technically, over here, he might have been right.
It was May 1st of 87 that we saw it in the U.S.
Yep.
So
And-
Shane was technically right.
because I live in the States,
Yeah.
I am
Oh,
correct.
holy balls! The
What?
regular Famicom didn't get it to 93.
Damn.
Wow.
The disc Famicom got it in 86.
Wow, that's weird.
Cartridge base, he didn't get it till February 5th,
Goddamn
93.
flea man. Stupid ghost.
Wow.
Goddamn flea man. I hate this level.
Wow, the Commodore 64
Thank God I'm not
got
playing
it
right
before
now.
the freaking Famicom did.
With gameplay-wise, though, a lot of the enemies have a pattern.
Yeah.
And,
It's usually kill you.
and
Well, there's
like,
that.
okay, look at the Medusas. Okay, they have one pattern. They do,
Yeah.
You guys
They-
can't see
they
me do
do
You
this.
that.
are right.
art.
There's
They
a,
do this
there's a
art.
strategy to beating every single enemy.
The flea men have a pattern that's all over the place.
Yes and no, it depends.
No, the flea men, they jump twice, then they go crazy.
Yeah.
So the trick to beating the flea men, stop moving. Let them jump twice, swing the whip. Because
I was
jumping the
tired
hole.
and missed the jump. Shut up, Shane.
so like that's one of the ways to get past the flea men.
Death is a real difficult one. in
Oh my
opinion.
God, Death has
Because
like,
his-
next to no
Yeah, he
pattern.
just throws sides, and you're like, oh my God, stop.
Because every time you kill a Psy, a new one appears. So 9 times out of 10, your best bet is to move away from him.
There's one easy way to kill Death. Good luck. If you can get to Death with the holy water, throw one bottle, he'll stop moving.
Yep.
Then just unleash hell.
But everybody knows that the hardest part of the
And then
game
throw
is
another
the whole
ball.
way
The
before.
only problem is the hallway before has an axe at the bottom of the stairs, if I remember right. No.
No.
There's a cross at the bottom of the stairs and
Yes.
then an axe up in the hallway.
Yep.
The hallway before
And not to mention the fact that there's 3 axe armors you have to deal with, along with Medusas coming from both the right and left side of the
which they
screen.
consider the
So again,
hardest
good
part
fucking
of the
luck.
game.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
I agree. It's the
And-
hardest part of the whole game. Even getting to Dracula is easier than moving through that hallway.
Fighting Dracula is easier
Because,
than moving through that
because the
hallway.
armored knights take about 8 hits to kill.
Yes.
Unless you have
Unless
the
you
axe.
have the axe, if
which
you
if
can
you
hit
hit
him
them
in the
in the
back,
head-
if you can hit him in the back with the axe,
Yeah.
like behind the shield, you can kill him
Twice.
in what? 2 axes.
Yes.
So,
Because I figured that
But
shit
you're
out
gonna
on
eat,
accident.
You're going to eat
But-
through your hearts.
but
pretty damn
because of
quick.
the axes, you don't have the holy water for death.
Yep.
Yes.
So it's basically pick your
Because
poison.
if I remember correctly, there is no holy water in that area.
Nope.
There isn't. You have to have holy water from the previous level
Like,
Yeah.
as
and
you
make
can,
it all
like,
the way.
as you
So
can
if
see,
you
So
fuck up
have to
somewhere
get there
and die,
without dying even.
so
Yes.
basically, as you can see, we're, Seth is playing the game at
me
the
and my
moment,
skillful dodging right there until
Dead!
fuck.
and he has the holy water.
What was that?
Now
about
he
skillful
doesn't have the
dodging?
holy water.
I was doing damn good until right there, but I did that shit on purpose. I was like, there ain't no way I'm making it through that next hallway with
for
one
night
peg.
for us, 1987, the controls were actually something. It was a unique kind of gameplay, in my opinion.
Skeleton's coming down. Say hi. No, no.
Because
At this point,
Boom! Glitch,
yeah,
bitch!
yeah, it is.
you
He still
had,
took
you
you down
had
the
your
stairs.
platformers before because Mario was first.
right.
So you've had your platformers, but a kind of game like this where you're whipping everything that you find, you get different weapons that do different things in the game. You're fighting like you said, the universal monsters.
Yeah, like even this is just like they're just crows, but they fit the category to the universal scary monsters.
Yep.
Like in a lot
Crows
of
are
those
like
movies,
an
there were
omen.
in a lot of those movies there were crows and ravens and birds and dark cemeteries with fog, and
Yep.
that was part of
This-
the.
They were
And
going.
zombies.
They were going for a gothic feel, and they got it.
Yep.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
and even with the bright color palettes, it actually helps tie the game together.
Yes,
Like,
yeah, it
Because
does.
it actually makes it pop more.
You're talking about a game that's been out for.
These are
almost
like
30
the
years.
dragon head things are kind of like gargoyle type of things almost.
And for a game that's damn near 30 years old,
Damn it.
it still holds up today.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'd say
obviously-
easily. Even if you play it today, you're still looking at it and you're
Obviously,
thinking,
there are some things that are very.
there's the
dated.
Hammer Castle right there.
Yep.
Yep.
Like
And I think I get batshit lucky here too.
Medusa death.
there
Aw.
is.
Nope. I get I kill this thing and jump. Yep.
What the?
Batshit
No,
lucky.
batshit lucky is didn't you actually beat these guys
Yes,
in this
I beat
condition?
these motherfuckers like this.
Yeah, this blew my mind.
I get lucky.
Hey,
There's
he
a,
was
there's a
standing
pot
there.
roast
I
down
told him.
here.
I told him that. I was like, listen to me. There's a wall chicken in this room with these mummies.
And I was like, where? There
Wall
it is.
chicken!
That's how much health I have.
He wins this
Watch
fight.
these motherfuckers die.
Yeah, he wins this fight. This is crazy.
I tried to cheat it too.
Zombie.
Let this go here.
Get the mummy.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
chug,
they, oh yeah, they
boom,
throw
boom,
raps
boom.
at you.
Yep.
Yep.
Boom, boom, boom. And then I get lucky because I'm glitched out.
That's
so
because
get
they're
in front of me.
80s mummies.
Which is weird.
Can't touch me. Can't touch me. Eat a dick, bitch.
Yeah, he almost.
I can't believe he wins that fight.
But
That thing missed you by pixels.
I
now,
know.
You fight
He
werewolves.
was like, oh no, he's got to win.
No,
So the Wolfman's not in this game.
No.
not
No.
the first.
But most of the Universal monsters are.
Yep.
Yes, he just fought the mummy.
Yep.
At the
right.
start, he fought a big bat.
No,
so he's
you
fought
fought
he's
Dracula's
fought
bat,
a bat.
Oh wait, Simon Belmont just broke his legs. He's
So
dead.
so far there's a bat, and he fought a Medusa, and then he fought mummies.
2 mummies, yeah.
This is Frankenstein.
And
Next
those
is
things
death.
that come out of the
Oh,
water.
dead.
After death, yeah, they're a creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which holy shit, man! Talk about getting screwed on in your like. This guy is so powerful that he can whip one time the creature of the Black Lagoon and he bursts into flames and dies, but he can't swim.
Yep.
It's
He just
terrible.
fell like what? 300 stories almost?
Everybody-
Yeah, he should have broken
Everybody
both
knows.
His legs are fine.
It's,
but
this
he
man
cannot-
jumps a lot.
But
cannot
he cannot
swim.
swim.
He had a devil fruit.
Yes. Everybody knows that.
Explained.
Everybody
devil fruit.
knows that in video games, video game characters' kryptonite is swimming.
Belmont
It's taking
devil
a
fruit.
shower.
Yeah, they
Can't touch water.
So
Yeah, see, actually, I do love the fact that, look at that, bam, Mer guy just glitches up through
Yep.
the ceiling. They're like, nah, we
Yep.
ain't about that.
Yeah, they do that all the time, and it pisses you
But
off.
this game does feel tested too, because even though that glitch is there, it never really screws you. Like,
No,
Yeah.
it's just kind of funny to see it. You're like, ha ha, he's
but
stuck up
that's
there.
what interests me about it is that when you look at
Oh,
something
God,
like that,
fuck this
normally
hallway.
normally
Oh, yeah.
you would
Look-
say,
look
"Ah,
at
I
how
got
nice those mountains
screwed."
look. for something like
And
this.
then the birds dropping the flea
Yeah, the
men,
flea men.
pissing you off.
This is Death Hallway number 2.
So I'm saying without a doubt that the gameplay is solid, the music is solid, the graphics have been solid.
It's been
Damn.
Yeah.
It's still a lot of fun.
It still is fun. For as brutal
granted, we
hard
raged
as
a
it
lot.
is.
So we seed it, we heard it, we played it,
and
now we engross ourselves in the tale. It's kind of weak.
That's the only thing that sucks is the
Here's
story.
the tale. You are a hard ass. Dracula is in there. Do something about it.
Yep.
That's it.
With the mighty power of the vampire killer whip.
Yeah,
well, that's
with
his,
the vampire
that's
killing
deep,
whip.
That's deep.
No, that's the name of the whip. It's the vampire killer.
But I didn't know that when I was a kid.
No, they actually named it later.
I think it might be named in the manual, but I don't think I had the manual when I was a kid because
oh no,
a lot of people back then. It's interesting how the gaming world has changed because back at this time, you would get a game, you would get the box and the manuals and everything, and both your parents and you, even as a kid, you just assumed that was packaging.
Yep.
So you would open it up, look at it for a while, throw that shit away, and put the game on the shelf. And the industry even created their own problem because they put in labels on every game.
Yep.
And every Nintendo game used to come with a little Nintendo dust sleeve.
Yep.
So they were basically telling you, throw the box away, it's packaging.
Yep.
So a lot of the times, little storylines and shit like that, unless the game told you, as far as I knew for this game, I was a hard ass, Dracula was up there on the 6th dot, and I'm going to go do something about it. That's all I knew.
Unless you played through story B, and then he's on dot 6 and 12.
As you play more through the Castlevania games, you'll realize that it actually has a really good tale.
Yeah.
Yes, but
but this one,
this one's very simplistic.
this is me playing now.
Yeah.
By the way, because I remember doing that.
I can tell because of all your falling.
And then you got pissed off, and then this is where this is the area that
I beat this.
too.
I beat this.
I thought I took a couple tries
I'm positive
at
I beat this.
No, we all passed the controller for a while, because I went outside and smoked after I fucked up and got game over.
Yep, because as soon as I got the controller, it took me about 2 tries to really get back into the feeling of how to play.
Yeah.
And then I walked right through this.
Yeah, because you'll know exactly when Bill starts playing, because he'll start doing crazy shit like, I don't know, sitting on the fucking platform and doing crazy jumps at the fucking chandeliers the candles.
Oh yeah, the candles.
To get the fucking shit out of it. Just like, nope, I need all these items. And I'm like, do what?
And you're like, don't jump, don't jump.
Yeah, don't do it. You're like, fuck this, I got it.
I'm like, I'm fine.
Like most 8-bit games, especially, the plot was pretty simple, you know. Dracula's bad, kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dracula's a meanie head.
Just like Mega Man was easy. Those are robot masters. Kill them.
See, I tried to get that candle. That's how you can tell it's me, because I'm like, I'm so good, and then I realize I haven't played this game for like 6 years, and I'll be like, oops, and I'll die.
Oh, I see what you're watching. That was a sad thing. That was actually surprising.
I'm so good.
Yeah, but the fans can't see what Scotty's watching.
I know. That's why I'm not saying what he's watching.
Good times.
Because I don't have this much experience with Castlevania.
Well, to be fair,
I get that.
Right.
I get that.
Well, these three have.
What did you think about the graphics, though? I mean, you're seeing it.
Well, well, not only that, but I did play it recently, but I didn't grow up with it.
Right.
The one that I grew up with was when I first tried Super Castlevania 4.
Oh shit! You grew up with a fucking masterpiece.
You grew up with the good one. You grew up with.
I like 1, 3, and 4 of the original franchise.
You grew up with the second best Castlevania.
You know what?
I like the ROM hacks for 2.
You know what's sad?
I liked it.
I still don't care for it.
I'm sorry.
Well,
what's up?
I didn't have an issue with this one. I mean, I felt it was okay.
But you grew up with the second best Castlevania game.
Second best?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Symphony of the Night.
Sorry,
Symphony of the Night wins.
I don't know about that.
Maybe not to you, but I'm to Symphony of the Night. Is oh my god.
That is the highest selling.
That game.
Symphony of the Night will make you cream your drawers when you get around to
Yeah,
playing
dude,
it.
you need to wear 2 pairs of pants to play that game.
Maybe a couple condoms.
And don't worry, if you need help, Me, Nick, and Bill will tell you where every secret is. Believe me.
I'll even teach you how to break out of the damn
He'll
castle.
teach you how to.
No,
Shit, I'll learn you the trick to keeping your armor and shit.
Oh yeah,
instead
that
of
one's
Death
fun too.
taking it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Death's a
Pissing me off.
douchebag in that.
Yeah.
But it's like, you think Death's bad?
That has to do with
he
you have
doesn't
to get-
steal your shit.
You have to get hit by the cyber wolf thing.
You have to put in a specific name. It'll lower your defense. You have to
It'll give
unequip
you
half your
99
shit.
of your luck, and then you have to dive at it just perfectly.
Yeah, you literally
it'll
have to
bitch slap
de-equip
you
all your shit.
through the next room, past
Yeah.
the cutscene.
Because you'll see him start to appear, but then you won't be in
You're-
the room for the cutscene,
Yeah,
so it
you're already
won't
gone.
Yeah,
happen.
so
But
you
if you
can't take
fall
your
down
shit.
there at any given time until you meet Death again, they'll take your shit.
Yep.
Which is
But-
no bueno.
Then you also get the super awesome ability way the fuck early of find the shield rod, use the combo, beat game.
I like your
Oh, yeah,
I like
the-
your strategy here for a second. Like, run the fuck away.
Didn't quite
That's how
work.
it.
It's been a couple days since Bill's played this game, okay?
Oh god.
Oh yeah,
fuck
that thing
this.
kills him. Dead.
Fuck this.
The
Game over.
The game
Motherfucker.
The game is hard.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Very
there's no
brutal.
joke. The game is brutal. It's unforgiving.
And again, what's really hilarious is I never actually played Castlevania until I started hanging out with you guys. It's another one of those games I don't remember growing up with.
Right?
I never played 1, I never played 2, I never played 3. I didn't play 4 on the Super until I started emulating. Literally, the first Castlevania I played was Symphony of the Night.
Damn.
Yes.
Damn.
So the fact that I
Set
went
the
back
bar
to play
high.
this shit, oh yeah, I can tell you hands
See,
down
I
that
did
this
play
is pretty
Castlevania
fucking
64.
good.
I just never beat it for one reason.
I got to play both Symphonies of the Night, actually. Because
Yeah.
when you beat Symphony... Okay, I played Symphony of the Night, and then I also
You
beat...
also played Rondo of Blood.
I beat Symphony of the Night again as Richter, which, by the way, that's hard
fucking
as hell.
Yeah.
That
It's
was really
almost as
difficult.
hard as playing.
You just need
if,
the uppercut kick.
if you beat the game and type in armor, you could get like one of the
Axe Lord.
Yeah, the Axe Lord
Yep.
armors. Yeah, beat the game using only that. You're only allowed to de-equip it to jump to the next area. That's
yeah,
it.
screw that.
That's
used
some
to-
hard
Ain't
shit.
about that.
We used to hang out in the basement and make up rules. Like, you can only beat the game using electric items. That's it.
You can only beat the game using fist weapons.
Yeah, actually,
We used to screw
Jewel
over.
Knuckle.
Yeah.
Jewel Knuckle was like one of the best weapons in the game too.
I took the ultimate challenge out of that. I'll never forget it. I can't...
Only magic.
Nope. Everybody was laughing and talking and everything, and we were coming up with ridiculous things. And everybody was like, Bill's already beat this weapon using knives and this and that. And so then somebody, I think it was Anthony, was like, I got one he can't do. And I was like, what can't I do? And he was like, beat this game. No weapons, no armor. The only time you're allowed weapons or armor is for the spike room, because you have to wear it. And the only time you're allowed equipping any form of item is the 2 rings so you can get to the next castle. And I was like,
Challenge accepted.
I was like, I could do that. And he's like, no, you can't. No, you can't. And I was like, watch me do that. So it was really, really hard. And I'm telling you,
you got reamed.
you've never heard Soul Steel so many times.
Wait, hey, don't forget Dark Metamorphosis.
No, it wouldn't
because
work.
I know because
I
it
can't
doesn't
cut
work if
anything.
you're not-
Punching a motherfucker.
Yeah, I can't cut anybody.
I forgot.
The only
punching
time-
doesn't actually cause blood, does it?
No.
Ah!
Not unless you're going up against the zombie soldiers. I think it might then if you're punching.
I said Soul Steel, Soul Steel, Soul Steel.
Yeah, the only other thing you could really do is if you use the Hellfire, hold the up, so that way then you get the 2
teleport.
balls. Yeah, and teleport to the other side of the room and be like,
It-
fuck on this.
It actually caused a glitch, me going through the entire game like that without ever equipping a weapon. When I got to Dracula, I remember everybody was hanging out in the basement and they were watching, and they were like, let's see a Soul Steal this guy to death, Bill. So the fight starts, and he's like, behold my true form and despair! And he comes thumbs down into the screen, and I punched. And the game stopped. And I was like, what happened? And then all of a sudden the text loaded up and he was like, how is it that I've been so defeated? And I was like, one punch!
No, it was One Punch Man.
Yeah, I destroyed the crap out of him. Everybody was like, no, that's a glitch. That doesn't count. And I was like, I beat it. I beat the game. It doesn't matter, glitch or not, one punch, I beat Dracula with no weapons and no armor, entire game, including second castle. Victory me. It was amazing.
Can't do it now.
I was like, psh, and he just died, man. One punch.
Hey, I bet you can't do it now.
Oh, man.
That would be damn near impossible because they fixed a lot of those glitches.
I would love to watch Bill fail.
I wouldn't have to worry about fixed glitches. I still have my original game.
That's true. That was another one, too, is you weren't allowed to save either. There were runs where you literally, you were only allowed to use one save room, period.
That was
like, you
Dracula,
could not repeat them.
We used to make our own, like back before achievements existed, we made achievements, is what we were doing back then.
Some of them were pretty freaking ridiculous.
Well, it's time.
Is it time?
Yeah.
But we haven't gotten to death yet.
Yeah, that's going to be a minute. I think if you want to see death,
Shane,
go
where
watch
are you?
the modern versus classic movie monsters, because same footage, sadly.
Yeah, pretty much.
A 3.
All right.
I'll give it a 3.7. This is actually a bit above
shit, then I'm going to
average.
sound generous. I'm giving this a 4. Again, for even with as difficult as it is, it's still a hell of a game.
Yeah, I also think I'm right there. I'm exactly at great. I've just hit the mark, but I'm not giving it more than a great.
Yeah. Full.
That's divide by
It's going to be 3.67 is what this game got from us. So it's a little better than a normal game.
Yeah,
it really
especially
is.
Again with it being as old as it is, and
Mm-hmm.
original NES, that's not terrible.
And this is the beginning of the entire Castlevania legacy that is still
How you like
going
that,
on
Shane?
today.
How you like when I start remembering how to play?
You just whipping some.
Oh, do you want to?
Flea
Hold
Man,
up, we
no!
might need to redo the
Now I'm
score.
in trouble. Why?
You forgot Scott.
Yeah, I guess Scotty wants to
You
add.
want to get in on that guy?
With my little history with this game, I'd say 3.
That just knocked it down a little bit. It's
Eh,
still
just
going to
a
be
bit.
better than your average. Oh, he beat it. He beat the little thingy. I don't
Money.
even remember what it's called.
The white
dragon,
skull,
right?
yeah,
Not
white
bad.
Dragon.
3.54.
Okay, so
That's
yeah,
still
not much.
Yeah.
It's still better than an average game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
It's still better than Castlevania 2.
All right, Castlevania 64 is almost better than Castlevania 2.
No game is better than 64.
No,
Castlevania.
no. All games
Yeah,
are
I still
better.
have not
They
beat
can-
that one, and I would actually like to, but
Silver-
that stupid Nitro thing.
Don't
is
say
not
it.
killing
Don't
me.
say it.
Surfer on the NES is better than Castlevania 64.
No.
I'm going to agree with Nick on this
No.
one.
Do you want to? Do you want
Only if you're watching others play it. How about that
No.
stipulation?
No, because no matter what, at least Castlevania 64
Is
had
beatable.
skeletons riding motorcycles. That is its only saving grace to make it better than Silver Surfer, okay?
I don't know.
Oh.
It was so ridiculous, it was hilarious.
I
Especially with the
suppose.
graphics. The skeletons are just hilarious to look at.
Well, everybody.
But we'll get to that when we get to that.
Frankenstein, Shane.
Yeah, don't you want to watch a Frankenstein? As Bill jumps over his bonus stuff there?
Yeah, I screwed myself.
Oops.
I came in here with full life, and I thought for sure I had this, and I screwed up. I did not end up beating him on this first run. I had to go back through again to beat him. I made a stupid decision. I focused.
I forgot he had a flea man riding
Yep.
on him.
I focused on
That's
him.
supposed to be Igor, if I remember correctly.
Igor?
Yes. That's what the flea men are. They're hunchbacks.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yep.
Look at that, Shane. Hey guys, did you like that podcast? If so, head on over to fandomnight.com where you can check out all of our videos, our other members' videos, and subscribe to the RSS feed to get constant podcasts every other day. Later on.